Hello everyone, welcome back. This is our Libre Challenge race number 5 on August 7th. Nice night, bit muggy, but it was good. So I'm going to do something a little different in this video. I'm going to include some stuff from not only my video, but Tim, you can see here, he also got his first time doing a Insta360 X4, and his front shots and his rear shots will be from his Kenwood. And then we got these pics and trackside videos from Nick and Alex Stalker. So thanks, guys. Just thought I'd try something a little different this week. Anyways, unfortunately, and I was a little bit bummed, the charging system I have in my car for my camera, it's a little unit, failed, and there wasn't enough battery life left in my camera. So I didn't get a whole bunch of the race in. So it's going to be more just a start and then a little bit of stuff. But unfortunately, it died on me. So it was a real drag because I caught up to Steve and his Formula Mazda, and we were having would have got some good close shots of him again, and pulled off what I thought was a kind of a cool pass into 16, something I'd never tried before. But now I don't get to see any of that. So be it. So here, just getting ready to go out for qualifying. That's Nick Stalker directly in front of me. He's always around to help me belt in and stuff. And then Nathan surprised me with a visit. Nathan and I first met at the track a few years ago when I was going HPDE days and track nights in my vet, and he was out in his Porsche. We used to um, hang out and have fun, so it was great to see Nathan, and thanks for the help, Nathan. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the races. Yeah, this is just Tim and I getting ready to head out for qualifying. So it's just our first or second flying lap, and I come around into turn 12, and there's Bob and his radical. I guess he's saw something interesting on the side of the track and stop and check it out. Anyways, he's all good. He got going again, and he did fine. So this kind of had to slow down for that, so it ruined that lap. So I just slowed down here, and Tim wasn't far behind me, so I'll do the whole. This will be my fastest qualifying lap coming up, and Tim's as well. So one thing I've never mentioned before is that I'm the only one in the Libre class who's not running on slicks. Tim has a set of slicks on his, and all the other cars use slicks. And with just one more race of the year remaining for me, it'd be kind of cool to go and try some slicks, but I don't think the cost is worth it just for me to do one more race. So anyways, here comes my fastest lap. So after this lap, I noticed I'd done a 2:17.2 and thought, oh, that should be good for staying ahead of Tim. So I decided to just come and get out of Tim's way here. I'm just going to take a break and call it a day for qualifying, just save some energy for the race. But little did I know that, yeah, he got me on that same lap by 0.2 of a second. So good one on him. Anyways, that was pretty close, almost as close as the Formula One guys do in their qualifying. Anyway, so yeah, I don't think the others in our class got much of a clean lap. So here we are heading out. The only thing that was kind of confusing is usually because we're L3, they grid L1 first, then L2 second, then L3 third, and for some reason they switched it around and put us L3, then L2, then L1. So basically Tim's starting on pole and I was right beside him. So kind of different to have no one in front of you at the start other than just Tim beside me. But yeah, kind of different. Not sure why they did that, but oh well. The fast guys end up passing us anyway, so it just makes it more interesting for them. You'll also notice that Adam Mortimer didn't have his name up there in the qualifying. He goes on to win overall and win our L3 class. He was the Mazdas, also the Miatas have their race the same night as us, and he races in the Miata class, so he wanted to qualify in that, which meant he had to start at the back. But he's pretty quick in his Formula Mazda. It'd take him long to get by us all. Now I can say I finally led a car race. Ah, it was kind of cool. Didn't last long though, but hey, it was still fun. Yeah, so here's a view from Tim's cam. Before race 3, I finished ahead of Tim in the qualifying and the race, which was a first. So I'm thinking that he's going to himself, no way, I'm not letting that happen again. He was on it in this race, the whole race he did really well. Once he got by me, I couldn't reel him in at all. He was doing some good laps and even he got down into the 14s. Anyways, here he takes a pretty good pass on me. Good thing I was watching. Anyways, I got wide then after that. It, messes up your momentum, so I didn't get a whole lot of speed out of turn 6 after Tim got me here, and that allowed Steve Jolliffe and Adam Mortimer to get by me. There's 3 Steves in this race, so that's Steve, me, and then there's still Steve McManus coming up behind me. Anyways, we'll show that one soon. Back to the start again. We'll show the view now from right from the back of Tim's Kenwood cam. I actually make these videos. I like to do stuff so that the other guys that are racing can see themselves. So it's more about doing that. And these videos are for for us in the race, because we don't get a chance to like see onboard shots from us from other cars and stuff. So I hope it's interesting for others as well. And here's some video that Nick took for the next lap and the lap after that, I believe. That last clip, Steve had already gotten by me in his Formula Mazda, but this clip's going back a lap or two, and you'll see Steve will get by me, and then behind him is Matt in his Radical, and it's his very first race, and so he's getting the feel for things. And once Steve got by me, I kept the video on Matt for a while so he could watch himself. The Radicals are quicker than us in the corners, but not a whole lot in the straights, so I made him work for it, but he had fun. He's basically not racing Steve too much at this point, so I thought, well, if you want to get by me, you got to work for it. this point of the race, I've now got 3 radicals behind me. They should, depending on the experience of the driver, they should be able to do anywhere from 8 to 12 seconds, a lot quicker than the rushes, just because they have much more downforce and can go through the corners that much quicker. So you'd be noticing the second radical back, that's Bob. He had a little bit of an issue after his spin, was checking the car out, and was a little bit late getting out to the grid, so he had to start in the back, but he's caught us up now. And again, Matt's testing the waters here, but still not willing to make a move. But I knew Bob was coming through. He's not lapping me, but I had to make him think about how he was going to pass me, but he got me there, and not making it too difficult for him. I'm not showing it here, but Matt in his radical is right behind me this whole time now, so it's not a case of if he's going to get around me, but when. And I'm slowly catching up to Steve. There you can see Matt giving another shot there, but yeah, he's having fun, I'm sure. So as I mentioned, my camera died and I got no more footage, probably at least halfway on. So just the next little bit here will all be video clips that Nick Stalker sent to me. So I did eventually catch up to Steve in his Mazda, and then Ollie in his Motorsports Garage caught up to me in his Radical, and the three of us hung together for quite a while. We had a good time. And as I said earlier, I eventually made that pass on Steve going into 16, but he got me back in the next lap after that. So yeah, this is the rest of the race. Not much here, just figured I'd throw in these clips. So thanks again, Nick, for sending me these. That was the end of another race. Adam got the win in L3 and he finished first overall. There's Bob in his Radical. He got first in L1. I'm not sure what happened to Michel Bonnet, but something happened to his car after qualifying. And this is Matt in L2, his first race and his first win. And there's Tim. Tim got second behind Adam, and Steve McManus got third. Steve Jolliffe got fourth, and then Henri and the Tooth Motorsports Radical finally got by me on the last lap, and yours truly at the back, L3 this week, so no trophy. And Kevin, I didn't get any pictures of Kevin in his Formula Ford, but he was in the L2 class. That was it. So there's Bob, scared away all his competitors, and Matt with his first race win, and Kevin. And then L3, there's Adam, and Tim, and Steve. So anyways, another good week, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Till next time.